Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini. This is the Enchanted Planner. Okay, and today we're planning for the end of June and the end of May and the first bit of June in my classic vertical. So as you can see from my sticky note, it's Parrot Day on the 31st. So I have a whole bunch of stuff that I've made because I'm having so much fun making all my own things. Oh, I got all my sticky notes on the back. I'm gonna have to be careful with that. I have to write them in. I haven't done that yet. I like to do that closer to the actual end of the month, just in case anything changes, but it's all good in the hood. All right, so as you can see, I have this great parrot artwork, and then I've got some quotes: be a parrot in a flock of pigeons, spread your wings and take flight. And then I've got, I'm so ticked off that I'm molting because I love Aladdin. I thought Iago was hilarious. Then I've got some leaves I created. And then we have, of course, boxes. And I love this quote: silence is golden. Unless you own a parrot, then silence is highly suspicious. Kind of like kids, right? And then we've got this. So, these may or may not end up in the shop. I've reached out to the creator to get her terms because she has no terms on her ad listing. So I pulled out this washi set. This is old. I got this probably in 2020 from the washi tape shop, but it does have this kind of really nice green in here that's a fairly good match to at least the parrot artwork. I also pulled out this, but I'm like, I don't know that I really like that all that much. This washi is from According to Allie. It's great washi, don't get me wrong, but I don't really think it matches that much. I've also pulled out this because I thought these were kind of fun. Or we have the white grid washi because you just can't go wrong with white grid washi. And I'm actually really liking those two together. So that is going to be our plan. Because sometimes I just need to lay the washi down with the actual stickers to see how it's going to work. All right, now let's get some correction tape. Let's start there. Let's get this eliminated. It never fails. I always go off the page. Always go off the page. Now, oh, half of my monthlies here. So I need boxes the first, second, and the third, which is good to know. And then I need to take a look at my monthly, which is still in my regular planner. And then I only need a box. Oh, okay. I only need a box on the last half of the week, which is weird, but we'll make it work. Okay, this is going to drive me a bit nuts. Okay. Because it's not quite, I kind of went wonky with it, and then it shows and I don't like it. All right, I need some wax paper. And somewhere over here in this mess of printed out pages, I always print out everything on regular paper before I make like the hardcore decision to put it into Cricut and whatnot. So I'm amassing this stack that really needs to have something done with it. I think I want to start with washi. Let's start with some washi, shall we? This pretty big, bold washi. I'm just trying to figure out how we want to do this. Or if we want to just layer the washi on the boxes, maybe. Do I cut the washi? I'm very indecisive today. Apparently I shouldn't have decided to plan. But, well, we got to get this show on the road. So what's up in your world, gang? We've been having some really good conversation in the comments. I'm happy that you enjoyed the tutorial, the Canva tutorial from yesterday. There is more coming. If there is something in particular that you want covered in Canva, let me know, because I'm happy to make sure that it gets covered in the series. What I'm doing is updating some of the older tutorials, and then we're adding, I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to take this right? I think I want to take this right at the top. Okay. Let's put this guy right up there at the top. I figured it was a good place to start with the green stuff, right? Then we're going to take his friend for the bottom corner down here. Excellent. Because when I'm indecisive, the best place to start is in the corners. I kid you not. I'm serious. It's the best place to start. Ah, I just realized what I did. I didn't make a bottom corner one for the... See, this is why I always do this and use it myself before I go actually putting it in the shop. Because sometimes we just got to work out the bugs. Okay, obviously I can't take this one to the top unless I want to redate, which I could. You know what? Do I want to? Or, before I get too excited, let me get a piece of wax paper here because this really is super sticky. Or do we kind of stick, see, it looks funny if I put it in that. Well, it's all good. We're just, you know what? I never ever redate my spreads. So, you know, why don't we do that and have some fun? Now, I have made numbers for myself and days of the week. I could use those, or I could use some of Mojo's. But what we do need to do is white out, which I didn't even think of before I decided to put this leaf down. So let's just lift this up a tiny bit so I can get under it, because we're going to white out our friends here all the way across the top, because we're going to live dangerously today and do something that's crazy and unheard of. Well, at least in my planners. I never redate. The only planner I do this in is my teacher planner, which I use for health. And that is only because I'm taking it from being dated down the side to the top, because I don't know, I never redate. It's not really something that I enjoy doing. I'm amazed by people that do it, but me, not so much. Okay, I'm really irritated about the fact that I did not make a corner piece for the bottom. But I wonder... No, those won't work unless we take one of these, but they're a different... Okay, can I make this work? I have several of these. So what's on this sheet? Same as the other one. We could take these and I could flip them around. They're not a corner piece, but we're going to make them into a corner piece because, you know, I printed out way more than I probably needed, but I just keep it and use it in other places, right? All right, so we're going to make this a corner piece by taking it out to the edge of the page. And then slipping it down, and then we're going to trim off our excess and hang on to this because it might come in handy at some point later on and plan with me, because, you know, I love to use the scraps. Use the scraps. All right, so it's, I don't know, there was something else I was going to talk about. It'll come back to me. I promise. It'll come back to me. Okay, so we've got some stickers down. Yay me. Way to go, Reenie. Let's get her done. I do have some sidebar stuff, so I did make this sidebar sticker. So we'll grab this, I think. Okay. Let's just make sure it's going to fit. Actually, it fits pretty good. That was unplanned, but perfect. So let's get this guy laid down. Yeah, crooked, not crooked would be helpful. And let's see where I need to place him. Like literally just above. Yeah, just above. Just above. So we'll start at the bottom on this one. Let's see if I can get it down straight. Would be an absolutely fantastic achievement today. Oh my gosh. All right, are we straight? We are straight. Fabulous. Now, do I want to see if I can lift this up ever so slightly so I can put it on top of the box? Let's get under there with the sticker lifter. This is like, the sticker picker upper is an awesome little tool. He rocks, I tell you, he totally rocks. If you've not seen him before, this is the sticker picker upper. He is from an Etsy store. I always link the stuff in the description. So just, if you're looking for something, always take a look in the description because it'll be there. All right, Now I want to try and get some parrots in and some boxes. So let's take a look at what we have here. They're so pretty. So pretty. Let's take a blue ball. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? We should probably date first, right? So let me pause for a second and decide what stickers I'm going to use. Okay. I pulled out this sheet, which was from the Turtles set, because it's got these smaller numbers and it also has days of the week. So, and then all of the fonts will mostly match because I made all this stuff myself. So they're very similar fonts because I'm pretty particular right now. I love these fonts. But what I was thinking about doing was maybe bringing some washi tape. I don't know if I want to do it as a solid piece or if we want to break them up and do them in pieces. I mean, it's a lot of white on top because I had to make the cut lines on these a little bit thicker because they were on a sheet where I had to make the cut lines work for that. That's where I'm stuck. Do I care? I kind of care. That's my only thing. So if we don't do the washi, what do we look like? Let's do that. All right. I do need to fix some of the pickup that happened with the washi tape. So let's do that. Let's just lay these guys down. We have Monday. And then, oh, what day did I say Monday was? Oops, my brain doesn't want to work. Let's look at a calendar. It's the 29th. All right, so let's grab my 29. Sometimes the washi tape does not like to cut all the way through. It's close, but it's, you know, it's doable. 30, there's only, oh yeah, no, we're May. I almost skipped 31. Almost skipped it. And then you guys would have been yelling at me in the comments, you missed a day. Yes, yes, I did. It happens sometimes. I think I did that one time last year too. I can't remember what month it was, but it was funny. All right, so let's get the 29 down. Okay, and then we need the rest of the days of the week. So let's grab our Tuesday and Wednesday. And we will plunk these guys down. And then we need our 30 and our 31. Now, because these are paper stickers, what I could do is I could use some of my markers or something on them to sort of tie in the colors, which is a possibility. It's a possibility. But let's get the rest of these off and our spread dated, if you will. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And then Sunday. I may go back to the drawing board on these. With these, what happened was I didn't, oh, see, it wouldn't have worked with the washi anyways, because we have this plunk of stickers over here, or leaves over here. Sometimes what I'll do with the letters in Canva is I will create an outline around them, which helps thicken them up a bit for the kiss cut. Then when I go in to do the kiss cut in Procreate, because that's where I do it, I don't have to make it as thick. So I might go back to the drawing board on this sheet with the turtle set. If I do, all you need to do is re-download your files and you'll get the updated version. So just keep that in mind, my lovies. I will keep you guys posted, because I didn't do the outline on these and I was just playing around with different ways to do it. Now, we talked to, I can't remember who it was yesterday. You were asking about how I make my kiss cuts so small in Cricut, or the offsets so small in Cricut. I don't actually do mine in Cricut because I want to sell most of my files, and Cricut will not allow you to download your files from inside Design Space, which to me is a crock of crap as far as I'm concerned, because if I've uploaded my artwork in there, I should be able to do whatever the hell I want with it, including download it. I'm not taking stuff from Design Space. It's my artwork, or not my artwork per se, but things I have created. which I find a little bit infuriating. Okay, so we're redated. Check that out. That's a totally new thing. All right, so we need some function. I kind of like this silence is golden unless you have a parrot sticker. So let's take this bad boy. Now, do I want to start at the bottom? Let me have I got to sort of work this out in my brain. If I start here, we can put a little cluster up here. If I start it up here, see, this side of the page is a lot more open to work with than the other side, because the other side I actually have like physical boxes needed. This side I can play a little bit. I'm not sure, because if we take our double box here, which is usually what I use on a weekend, sometimes I'll put it during the week, but most of the time it's on a weekend, because this is kind of the box that gets, you know, the lovin', if you will, for all of my errands and whatnot. So if we put that down there, okay, I like to try and mix things up and, you know, not place them in exactly the same space all the time, but most of the time I know what works. Do you know what I mean? Like, there are certain things that work and sometimes things that don't. Now, do we want to combine a blue box with this? I think maybe, yeah. And then we could put like a little cluster down here. All right, so we have a plan at least starting on the left side, or the right side, I mean. I can't start on the right, or the, oh my God, I don't know, left and right today. What I was gonna say is there is a link in the description to join my mailing list, and I am highly encouraging everybody to join the mailing list for a few reasons. One, I will send out shop updates to let you know when new product has gone into the shop if you're interested in acquiring it. The other thing is I was going to send out notifications on new video uploads, like the video upload of the week kind of thing. And of course, put in some nice things like, hey, this is great information on this, or I found this, or, you know, other YouTube creators to watch this week, because I've been kind of collecting a few things as I go to make sure that we, hang on, I'm going to grab this sticker here, to make sure that we're finding other creators to watch, because otherwise we don't have anybody to watch, because everybody's like on the whole massive product push. Something went seriously wrong when I resized these, so I'll have to fix that. All right, but yeah, so sign up, get on the mailing list. Plus, my stupid government up here in Canada has pushed through their internet censorship bill, which means I can't even. There's so many levels of betrayal I'm seriously feeling. I can't. I can't. All right, where was my parrot sticker? I think we are going to do the silence is golden. We're going to put it down here. Let's make sure you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I just want to bring it down. Do I? No, I think we're going to put it about there. Okay, there we go. We have a few stickers down. We're making progress. We're making progress. Okay, then I need to get green on this side of the page, like an actual box that's green. So let's pull this guy up, bring in some color. And I think, now I don't know what I want to do with that. Hold that thought. Let's get a blue. Let's get a blue one. Because if we come in like this, now oftentimes I get asked, well, gee, what happens with the boxes you don't necessarily need, right? Because I decorate for like aesthetic, and then I'll make my everything work around my decor. Just odd like that. But what happens is I will write anything in these boxes, maybe a memory or something I found funny for the day, or some kind of, you know, cute meme or whatever, I'll throw that into these boxes. Okay, I kind of like that. So we're gonna do that. Let's put this guy up here on the side. I don't know if he's straight. That's the only problem. Of course he's not straight. Let's, you know, because that would be impossibly easy, right? All right, so let's plunk this guy down. Are we straight? I almost need to like get right up on top of it, like, because I can't see. Seriously, I'm not kidding. I may laugh about it, but I'm totally not kidding. All right, so let's put this one down like so. Excellent, excellent. All right, so back to our parrot friends here. I kind of want to bring in, I thought I did these in 2 sizes. Hold on, that's all leaves. There's my parrots. Yeah, because I thought one was a bit smaller, but maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, this one will work though for what I'm looking for, because it's just a parrot head. And I can plunk him kind of right up here. He's a little big, but he's kind of cute. Now, do I want to move that stuff down is my next question. Let's stick him on some wax paper for a second. If we move these boxes down, again, the sticker picker upper is an awesome tool. If we move these guys down, then I have, it'll look a little bit more, oop, we gotta hang up. It's catching on paper, but that's okay because I'm gonna end up covering this little section up anyways. Okay, so let's bring this guy, I should probably turn this the right way. Let's bring this guy a little bit more down. And then we'll bring this one down as well. Because then when we put the parrot head on, it won't be so crunched up top. I'm trying to decide if I want to put the box in front of it. Do you know what I mean? Like take this guy and put it in front. We won't know until we try, right? I don't like it. It could be because this one needs to get scooted right behind both boxes, but you know, we can check that theory out. Sorry, I know sometimes I'm a little bit super finicky about some of this stuff, like way too finicky, and I feel so bad messing around, like picking stuff up all the time, but sometimes I want it to be just so, and when I don't have it just so, it kind of gets on my nerves. Okay, kind of like that better. So we're going to do that. We're going to stick this guy behind the boxes. So he's peeking out. Now my box is crooked. My box is crooked. I had it like really good and then I put it back down. It's crooked. Okay, I think that's better. Let's have a look. That's better. Woohoo! We have a parrot down. I'm so impressed. Okay, now I also have bullet points. I also have things on my page. I don't know where I end up picking this stuff up because it's not like my planner pages get, you know, out and party or anything. They're not out partying. They're not out doing anything crazy. All right. I think I want to set maybe this one. So let's take this up because I'm thinking about setting it like right down here in these leaves. Then I can lift the leaves up a bit and stick it behind, or does it matter? Well, let's try it, right? I probably should have thought about this before I put all this stuff down, but hey, we live and learn. Everything's always an adventure around here. All right, so if we lift you guys up just slightly and we stick the bird kind of in so it blends a bit. Sorry, I got really quiet there for a second, concentrating while I scraped the stickers. Yeah, there we go. I don't actually like that. Oh, heavens, heavens, heavens. I tell you, sometimes I don't know what to do with myself. All right, so we're just, oops, gonna pick up our friend here if I can. I didn't really de-stick him all that much, and he's like ripping my planner page, but I could get out the undo as well. But I like the sticker picker upper because it doesn't cause any odor, right? That's the one thing that's kind of nice. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can rip the page a little bit because I'm going to cover all of this up with the sticker anyways. All right, so let's do that. Put you back down like that. Then we're going to come in without the sticker paper, or without the paper, and I'm going to trim off the stuff that it decided to take up because I got little fluff here hanging around from the planner page. All right, so let's plunk this guy back down right there, and we're gonna call her Golden. Excelente. Excelente. Okay, it's coming together slowly. Okay, now I need to get black onto this side, so let's grab this one. Did I do smaller black boxes? Did I do a square black box? Are you kidding me? I didn't do a square block. Oh, there I did. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Okay, so, because we don't necessarily need that long one. I mean, we could put it, I could put it that way too. And then we could get a red square. And kind of, I don't really like that. We could come at it this way though. Like that. Yeah, all right, so we're just going to swap these two out and see what that looks like, because I don't really want to cover up the leaves. I like it. All right, let's do that. Hopefully this is straight, because if not, we're in a whole heap of trouble. We're in a whole heap of trouble. I mean, I can go outside the border too if I want to. Don't always have to stay in the lines, if you will. All right, let's get you straight, you down. You're not quite straight. You're close, but you're not quite. You know, you're kind of special when you're lining up against a line and you still can't get a box straight. I'm a whole bunch of special. Okay. All right. We need something down here. And I can get maybe a red box. Sometimes these are so easy to get off the backing, and other times not so much. There we go. All right, so let's take you and possibly a green one. Yeah, no, maybe a green one. Let's grab a green one. Because I don't know why they're picking up lines. I did not tell it to give anything a bleed, so I'm not sure what's going on there. All right, I need my wax paper. Let's get the wax paper. So if I put them that way, or do we come at it that way? That's doable. I could also come in like that, and I kind of like that actually. Kind of fills in that hole, and then I could put like a quote or something down here. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna plunk this guy like right about here. And then we're gonna take the green one, and I'm not sure why my Cricut is giving them like, it didn't even print one box. Like, it's on the file, but it didn't like print it. So I don't know if I need to like calibrate the machine possibly, because it looks like they're cutting a little bit askew too, which means it's time to calibrate it, because, you know, I don't know why it needs to be calibrated so often. I'm just going to say it's a menopausal machine. She's a little bit hormonal. We're just going to go with that. All right, so now where is my quote page? We have be a parrot in a flock of pigeons. Come on. I don't want to rip my quote. There we go. That's an idea. It's not quite the right shape, but we could also put a parrot down here somewhere. Like this guy maybe. Yeah, it's kind of cute actually. It's a little big, but I can make it work. But what I do want to do is slip under here. Like so. Cute. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Now, where was my quote? Will that fit now? Actually, that's pretty good. All right, let's do that. Let's do that. Because it's cute. I also want to try and get the molting quote on here somehow, so hang on to your hats, people. All right, so be a parrot in a flock of pigeons. Now, we need to address this other side. I mean, I have technically 2 parrots on here, but I'd like to get another parrot on here. So we have this one, we have that one, we have that one. We have this one, who appears to be a bit smaller and might work a bit better. To plunk it right down here. So it looks like it's sort of sitting on top of the box indirectly, you know what I mean? Is that the same bird? It might possibly be, but that's okay. It's all good. I'm not going to sweat it. I'm on this. I'm going to let go of some of my perfectionism because sometimes it's a bit much. All right, let's take our spread your wings and take flight quote and get ready for that because I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it yet, but I could put it up there. All right, let's put it on the wax paper for this entire moment right now. Hang on. Get rid of my sticker scraps. Okay. We have 2 parrot, well, technically 3 parrots on each side, so that's not bad. We're good. I have some bullet points I can use as well. So if we look at our bullet points, and basically it's whoever wants to come to me first gets to be chosen. I do think there's something that needs to be addressed on the Monday. Plus I can use them to, when I pull the bullet points out, a lot of the times I can use them to sort of put something in a spot where it needs just something, but it doesn't need a ton. The only thing that's going to be an issue is I don't really want them on the same line. So, because it's going to end up being there as well, just the way I've laid out the spread. Maybe we'll hold off. Maybe we won't do bullet points today. Maybe we're just going to have to rely on our stickers to get stuff done. These are huge. Let's have a wax paper moment here. Some people have a come to Jesus moment. Let's have a come to wax paper moment. I guess we could technically call that a come to Jesus moment. Gotta check out our stuff here. We could cut it smaller. Could also see it's going to get hidden by that, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. We could very much possibly kind of trim it off and sneak it in like that, and it's a good size, right? So let's just cut that off and see. Oops, got rid of my wax paper just a bit too quick. If that works a bit better, that does. And then I just have to sort of sneak in behind the black quote again. Poor black quote. Actually, I don't think this one's been up all that much. It's only been on the one side, so this isn't bad. We don't have to lift him a lot. I just need to sneak in and fill in that spot right there. Fantastical. Okay, then we have the opposite, which I forgot to mirror. I put it upside down, but I didn't mirror it. Oops. Oopsie, oopsie. It's all good because there's other things I can use, I think. Actually, because we're going to cut off the stem, I don't think it matters that much. So let's pull this off, find the wax paper again, and turn it upside down, because what we're going to do is cut off the stem. It still kind of looks like it's coming in upside down. But then these guys are coming in upside down too. Okay, we're just going to let it go. This is once again me letting it go and not being such a perfectionist on everything. And then we'll stick that down there. And then we're going to bring this in kind of at the end of the page, like so. Like so, like so, like so. Okay, I want my little quote. And I think we're going to put the little quote in right here. Spread your wings and take flight. I do want to try and get out in the whole I'm so ticked off that I'm molting quote, because I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious. All right, now, like I said, I do have the washi, so let's have a look here. If we kind of bring in some of the washi. I don't really like that one anymore. The grid might be okay. Just have to take a look here at what we got going down, because, you know, grid washi goes with pretty much everything. That's the one thing that is nice about it. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the grid washi. Where's my tweezers? There's my tweezers. We'll bring this guy in like that, and then we'll bring his compadre over here and put it at the bottom. Do I want to flip it? I think maybe I want to flip it. I try not to waste too much. Like I want to use both sides of the torn washi, because I hate washing. I hate throwing stuff out. Like, not like, it's just wasteful to me. But I really like washi, so we're always in a bit of a conundrum. So I do try and make sure that I use both sides. That was a terrible rip. This one's not as bad, so maybe we will come in here like this with a bit of washi, and then we're going to trim that off. And then I'm going to trim that off. We're getting to the point where we're almost done now, and it's super cute. We kind of do need something here. I just haven't figured out what yet, but I will figure it out. We need another bit of torn washi. Okay, so these guys aren't bad, not too shabby. Like that. I do want to fix this one because it's a bit crooked. Actually, you know what? I don't really like the rip on that one, so let's do this one instead. Because we have it, it's here. And I want to try and spread it across both boxes, like so. All right, it's kind of cute, kind of cute. Like I said, I want something for right here, but then I also have to remember, like, white space is not a bad thing. I get so like, oh my gosh, I gotta cover everything in stickers. I forgot, white spot's not bad. Like, it's so busy on this side. So we're gonna go back to our leaves here and see if we can't find something that will work. Like maybe this. If I cut it, yeah. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Okay, so the other option is we could start bringing in some of these guys. It's just I don't really have them anywhere else on the page, but I can fix that. We have to be careful getting them up off the backing, mind you. Ooh, we gotta wrap this up. I think we've been at this an hour. I think we've been at this an hour. Okay, so I think we're going to bring these in like that right there. And then we're going to grab the one that's a tiny bit bigger. And we're going to bring it here, and it will help fill in this area a little bit. Like that. That's so cute. I like it. All right. So far, so good. I think we're done. Honestly, I think we're done. I might see about... Yeah, I think that's it. It's cute. All right. Can I get it in? I think I can get it in. Let's grab that. I'm so ticked off that I'm molting sticker. If it'll come off the page. Come on, come to mama. All right, there we go. Because we can put it like right here. Funny. So ticked off that I'm molting. Okay, it's really busy, but I quite like the way this all came together. I do. All right, so let's move this mess out of the way and put it back on the planner that it's supposed to live in. It's almost time to change out my planners. Almost. Take 1 month out, put the other one in. Let me find a midpoint in the planner here. The midpoint is about here. All right, so do I need to punch anything? I don't think I do. Let's do that. And do that. And that is a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. Let me know in the comments. If you're new to the channel, drop us a comment down below letting us know you're new so we can formally welcome you to our community. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Like I said, check out the link in the description so you can get onto my mailing list so we can actually chat if YouTube disappeared tomorrow. I want to be able to get in contact with you guys. All right. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.